All right. All right. Finally made it. Finally got some damn internet around here. Here, let me put this up. Make sure that this is not wiggling around. All right. We should be good. Okay. Let me get all this stuff together real quick. I also got to get Instagram up. All right, so meantime, let me get some vibration going. Also, when you guys come on, please make sure that you like the video so that notifications can go out to others. Thank you very much. All right, Friday vibes, man.
Take me back to LA. Take me back to LA. Take me back to LA. I've laughed and I've cried. I've lived and I've died. Stole from gambled and cheated. Cut corners outside. I've tried and I failed. Stood tall and they run. I fought a cold war. The dead of the hot sun. Take me back to LA. Where the weather is red. Take me back to LA. Don't wanna give the road a second look. And I remember the first time that I met. Pain is flooding the wells of your eyes. You said you'd never forgive me if I didn't make it better. Now I'm coming home for some good loving. I've learned, I've taught, I've gained, I've lost. They do what I'm made of. Found out I've got. Learn who I can trust. Learn that it's just us. I'm learning of mine. Even with the neighbors, now take me back to LA. Where the weather is good. Take me back to LA. Don't wanna give the road a second look. And I remember the first time that I left. Pain and blood in the wells of your eyes. You said you'd never forgive me if I didn't make it good. But now I'm coming home for some good loving. Take me back to LA. Take me back to LA. Take me back to LA.
I like this shit right here. This shit is hard. If I was a musician, I'd be a piano player or a saxophone player. Like one or the other. Yeah, he take you on a whole flight on the song. That's crazy. All right. Let me open up this chat real quick. Whatever that is, I just saw it. There we go. There she blows. Sir got like, I don't know how many albums altogether. He got quite a few. Maybe 5. I think 5 by now. I'm not surprised Jelani's on it. There's another song that I like by him. This one right here.
State Farm is announcing the Good Neighbor Relief Program.
No, not State Farm. This one.
This is familiar, I feel you, how can that be? I thought I was gone now, on the run now, trying to find a happier me. But flying away didn't fix a thing, barely alive on the G5, bottled away from me drowning. Start with a sip, then down there. Then into a tone, tipsy. You never say that you miss me, but I know that you miss me. I wish you were with me. Blue sky, won't you let the clouds go by?
Smooth. Yeah, with Khadija. Yep.
A conversation that we never had, replaying in my head. I say the right thing and you smile just like you used to. Took me way back to when I knew you. This time I don't make the same mistakes. I don't ever break your heart. You don't have all you can take, and we don't fall apart. Oh, this can't be real. Already made my escape. Some things you can't run away from. I wanted the weather to change. Tried my best to outrun the rain. know you feel the same. I know you feel the same. The sky, the sky. Won't you let the clouds go by?
Yeah, that's my dude right there. That's my dude. He been out for a long time too. He like recently kind of took off as far as his popularity. Yeah, he been making music for a minute though. All right, so I have I've been looking at the market like throughout the week. This market ain't really been doing nothing this week for the most part. I think that's been the case for kind of all of the markets, like all of them, with the exception of a few instances where I saw it doing a little something. Yeah, it's like you're not missing much. Yeah, you are not missing much. What's going on with this? Why? Why is it doing that? Yeah, just a lot of movement, man. Just mad movement. Mad movement. All right, so topic today. Why focus on mastering one endeavor at a time? That is today's topic. Why focus on mastering one endeavor at a time? Why, oh why? And why is Instagram acting up? Instagram acting stupid right now. Oh, it might be the internet. Wait, it's probably the internet. Stupid internet, yo. It is. It's the internet. Damn, man. I don't know why it keeps it. I hate that it does this. Connects to that. There we go. Let me try to get that. Can I get that at least? Damn. There we go. All right. New sky. All right, so IG's on deck as well. Well, it was. Yeah, it is. All right, we good. All right, Instagram is up now too. So Jelani said something just now. Oh, Jay Carly, yeah, we here for that topic. We got time today. Yes, we do. Jelani said, crazy part is someone out there loves the volatility. Yeah, you're right about that. Yep, you're right about that. Torre, what's good? Life of freedom, what's cracking? Somebody removed you from the group. What? Which group you talking about? I don't even know how that's possible. What you talking about? What you talking about, Willis? The private one. Oh, the All right, I think I know what you're talking about now. Hold up, let me see. Wait, how is that even possible? That's not possible. Nah, that might be something you seen on your end. That's not possible at all. Yeah, refresh your I don't know, refresh your thing. Yeah, refresh it. It should work. Because I was about to be like, well, first, who has authority other than me? Janine said you probably took yourself out. Oh, man. Topic today, why focus on mastering one endeavor at a time? Why? Why do that? Why focus on mastering one endeavor at a time? Lamont, what's happening? Let's see. Yeah, but usually if I had to add you back, it's probably because I had removed you at some point, and then I had to put you back in there. But she's not even talking about the chat. She's talking about the actual group, the Facebook group, which nobody has the ability to remove anybody. But you can remove yourself though, actually. Yeah, you can actually leave any group. So, but I know that she didn't do that. She's in the group. She's just not seeing the information in the group. So it's probably just something on her end through Facebook or whatever. Oh, there was another song I had wanted to play. I'm gonna just play this in the background real quick. I wanted to just hear this for a second. I don't know why, like I'm like in a jazz mood today. But this sounds good to me. Like I'm in a piano mood today or some shit. So y'all excuse me. I'll do my commentary over it. Potato, tomato. Yeah. That's how they be doing, right? Roses are red, violets are purple. Oh, this sounds good though. And Lamar said no more porno talk today. Yeah, that's Robert Glasper. Jelani's on his music shit. Damn. I can't throw a wrench. Nah, same sound system. Oh, Walker, you rhyming? So Lisa says, so you don't have to spread, or she just said actually, so you don't spread yourself so thin that all you're doing just falls apart from flimsiness. So that is her response to the topic, which is an excellent one. Excellent response. So she's saying the reason that you should focus on mastering one endeavor at a time is so you don't spread yourself so thin so that all that you're doing just falls apart from flimsiness. Very good.
Simple passive income business that allows
Shut up.
you to be free.
Yep, very good. Yeah, the market is looking like skyscrapers right now. Shit is crazy. Frank, what's up? Yes, exactly. Walker said you can't lay the second brick before the first one is set in place. Yep. Lamont said this topic is almost like the conversation we were having the other day. Yeah, it actually was inspired by that conversation, I believe. It ties right into it. I agree. What'd you say the chart looked like, Jay Carly? Skyscrapers? Oh, get out of here. Come on, man. You already know the vibes. You already know the vibes. It's crazy. Mikos, the pound euro are really volatile. What's happened in your opinion? I think that is just, the market ebbing and flowing just as a result of a combination of, multiple things. The pandemic, a lot of stuff Trump been saying and doing all week. The thing with the riots, that definitely has something to do with it. Like any type of activity that's going on affects people psychologically, so naturally it affects the markets. It's never any one particular thing that will affect the volatility in the market. It'll be a combination of many things. So it really just boils down to the way that in the actual markets themselves, people are moving money around in the way that they're trading. It can either create more volatility, reduce the amount of volatility, create different types of movements and different type of behaviors at different times. Like it'll just be various things that are influencing the movement in the market. So I don't think it's ever just one thing. Like, oh, this, the market's volatile because of this. It's a combination of many things. So Walker said, GU had me off the charts nearly all week. Only saw one period where there was ranging, and even that was a little loose. Right. I think that's probably the one that you had sent me the recording of. That was a moment like this week where it was, kind of settled down. Yep. What's up, Tracy? She said, I knew this would be the topic of the day. Uh-huh. Lisa said market's bouncing like a super pinky. Mikos, it's hard to trade NADEX when it's like this. Well, it depends on what you like as far as movement. Some people love volatility. If that's what your methodology calls for, then, volatility is something that some people love to engage with. Personally, I don't trade during volatility, so really all it's telling me is to just stay on the sidelines and just keep observing. You know what I mean? That's it. But one thing, Mikos, that the markets will do is they will force you to develop discipline, because if you're treating what you're doing on NADEX as a business, as you should, then if the market is not producing the activity that you need in order for your trades to come, then you're not doing anything. You're just waiting. You're just waiting it out. So that might mean you don't trade all week. And you know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. It is what it is. So, it's all good. You develop the patience and discipline over time when you really just stick to what you're doing and you don't deviate away from it. And you'll be just fine. Jay Carly said, I've had a lot of extra time this week with my vacation days. Guess the GU didn't get the memo. Lisa said the super pinky was the ball that we used for stoop ball back in the day. Talking about the rubber ball, the one that they use for dodgeball too, and kickball. Jelani said, focusing on one endeavor at a time has always been a struggle for me in the past. It's so many opportunities out here and you want to do them all, but you are only one person. It's impossible to do so. Very much so. He said, I had to learn that myself, and I finally did almost 2 years ago. Lamont said, your training tells us not to trade in that environment, so I'm confused now. Lamont, I'm not sure why you're confused. What you mean that you're confused? Jay Curley said, I tried to do MLM last year. That lasted about a month. Then I'm like, nah. That's about right. Yeah, I think she's talking about the little rubber ball. Yeah, that rubber ball we used to use in gym in school. And we also used to use that for kickball, dodgeball, and all of that. Tracy said, same here, Jelani, took me a long time. Yep. And I think that, like, we're fortunate enough to have developed the ability to do that, where you just focus on one thing. Some people, unfortunately, never develop that, and they just be scattered all over the place, or like they never get to that point where they can just focus on one thing and make it work. They'll be doing all of this stuff for mad long, and I forgot who said it, but one of y'all said it, had pointed it out. It's like if you're doing 5 things, you're giving 20% to each one instead of giving 100% to one. Matter of fact, I think it was Jelani. I read him. I read that. I think that's something that he wrote in the chat earlier, and he hit it right on the head. You got 5 things going on. Your focus is spread out between the 5 things, 20% apiece. That's assuming that you equally give time to each one. So just think about that. You're giving a fifth to whatever you're working on at the time. Like, is it gonna pop? It's probably not gonna pop. Oh yeah. No. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I definitely was not saying it's okay to trade like that. What I was saying is that there are people that do trade in volatility. And for them, if that's what they do, then, it is what it is. Because that's what they're looking for. They want volatility. But no, definitely not for us. Nope, not at all. Torre said, trade with TA or die. Wow. Trade with TA or die. He said, train with TA or die. Hey, I can't disagree with him. Jelani said he would get so overwhelmed that in the end nothing would get accomplished and he'd back at ground zero. It took a heavy shift in the mindset to put focus on just one endeavor, but glad I got there. Yes. Yeah, it's worth it, man. Yeah. I think what I'm talking about might have came from the same post. Yeah, he also said that as well, right? You can't drive 5 cars at one time. That's right. Yep. Just focus on one vehicle, man. And focus on not crashing it. Focus. Yes, indeed. Focus. Man, you got all that room behind you. You kidding me? Jade, is volatility not better when price moves more, whereas slow can pop on you without notice? Oh, actually, Lamont said something before that. So there are times like this when the market is out of whack. Is it not a good idea for an individual to do something else, another vehicle? I would say no, it's not, because you want to be, it's like you're actually learning the most during a time like this. When the market is out of whack, that's when you have an opportunity to learn the most. And it's also an opportunity for you to start elevating your patience and your discipline levels. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, as you do that, then you're learning how to be patient during times when the market is just not giving it up. And that's the patience that you need in order for this endeavor to be your career path. So it's like, if this is something that is your career, it's just like any other career that you have, or any other business that you have. Just think of it in terms of a business more so, I would say. Now, a business that you have, right, is basically going to go through periods of ups and downs as far as the business is concerned. You'll have, periods where maybe because of the time of the year and what you sell in the business is slower, right? So let's say over time you realize, what time of the year or around what period of the year that there might be a fluctuation in your business. Like, okay, this time of year is this going on and that going on. So I know that business is going to slow down for me. So during the slower periods in your business, it's not like, all right, well, being that it's going to be slow during this period, I'm going to go and try to do something else over here. If you do anything, you're going to do it within the confines of the business itself. So maybe you can dedicate more time to researching another product that you can sell during the slow period. But mind you, what you're doing is you're doing something that is going to uplift the business. You're not doing something outside of the business. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, no matter what you're doing, this is your business. Everything that you do and you think about doing is geared towards building up the existing business that you have, not jumping ship from this business. Oh, well, business is slow right here with me doing this. I think I'm gonna go over here and open up a barbershop because it's slow here. I'm gonna try a barbershop. Let me do that. And it's like, no. What you do is you work on figuring out how to do something that can enhance your business during the slow time. In other words, something of value. And if you can get value out of the time when you have a slow period in your business, now you're talking, because now what you're actually doing is you are enhancing the business without jumping into something else that you think will supplement the slow period that you're experiencing in your business. So it's like you're actually maximizing the value of the slow period instead of using the slow period as an excuse to jump ship and try to do something else. You see what I'm saying? It's just like, oh, well, I'm gonna open up a barbershop, but you're not even a barber. You're not a barber. You don't know barbers, but you think that a barbershop is a good idea because it's slow with your business currently that you run. Like, you see what I'm saying? It doesn't make any sense. But in your mind, you're thinking, well, no, I need to diversify because this is slow. It's slow, but you have to work on the business and figure out how to give value to the slow time that you have. So for us, it's easy to give value. All we do is train more. And when you train more, you further develop and enhance all of the skills that you have within your skill set. This is the perfect time to improve upon your patience and your discipline. The perfect time. You're learning how not to do anything when the market don't give it up to you. That alone takes it to a whole nother level. Takes it to a whole nother level because you're not You know, it's like you're not doing too much. You're actually figuring out how to give more value to the slow period that you're in right now. And you doing that is enhancing you, is elevating you along your career path, and it's also improving your business. Because you got to think of it in terms of it being an actual business. Like, just think if somebody that owned a business gave up during the slow time. Once they got through the slow time and then business picked back up again, they were able to learn from the slow time. And now they have more ideas and more things that they can implement to enhance the business during the slow time for the next time that there's a slow time. You see what I'm saying? So it's like learning constantly from everything that's going on within the confines of your business. And that's what it is, for us as traders. If there's nothing to do, there's just nothing to do. What you're actually doing is you're making a lot of money during the slow time because you're not losing none. You're not losing a dime. So that switches it all up. Like, that thought process, I believe. And you just stay put. It's like, just stay put and wait. Yep, just stay put and wait. But that was a good question. Jade said, is volatility not better when price moves more, whereas slow can pop on you without notice? It it has more to do with understanding the difference between slow when the market is popping and slow when the market's not popping. Just because the market is slow don't mean that it's going to pop on you like suddenly. Popping is a behavior. Understanding behavior is the key to avoiding being around anytime that the market is doing anything that could potentially cause you to lose, whether it's during a slow time or whether it's during a volatile time. Like for us, it's easy to just stay away completely from volatility because all behavior within volatility is dangerous, like all of it. Whereas when you're dealing with slower markets, you have to learn how to fine tune what's happening during a slow period. So as you fine tune your ability during a slow period, now it takes you to a whole nother elevated level. And that's kind of like, what I'm saying? Like what you want to be on. You want to be on an elevated level of understanding the markets. That's the whole purpose of constantly training and observing and studying, especially during times where the market's not giving you what you're looking for. You're figuring out more and more reasons why not to engage. Because the market got a million ways for you to die. There's a million ways to die. So you're learning and you're becoming familiar with all the different ways you could get killed. That's what you should be using your time for, when the market is not giving you what you're waiting for. Because the bottom line is that eventually it is going to give it to you. So during the time when you're waiting, you're learning and becoming more familiar with everything that is not, everything that is the why not. This is why I'm not trading right now. This, and this, and this. So I think that's a strong point. Joshua, what's happening? Torre said you can get rich selling oranges if you're really going to commit your all and sell oranges. If you see oranges, believe it's oranges, bleed oranges. Right, go all in. Go all the way in. Don't half-ass it. Yep, don't half-ass it. Jelani, when the market is out of whack, I train, so I'm adding more value to the same vehicle, even though the vehicle is not moving at the moment. That's hard. Which is a different way of saying exactly what I just said. It's crazy. Tracy said, what'll happen is you will lose focus hopping to the next thing when it's slow and get in the habit of constantly chasing the next bag instead of elevating your patience. Exactly. When the real bag is the patience. Patience is the bag, because that's what's going to bring you the bag over time. Your ability to be patient. That's the bag right there. Yep. Lamont said, got it. Jay Carly, right? And that's the brilliant thing about TA. That's part of training. To train, and train some more so we are ready when the market is ready to give it up. Exactly. Exactly. Yep. Lisa said, when we are ready, the market will give it to us. Right. And that's why we stay ready. See, and by staying ready, you won't have to get ready. You just stay in position and you just stick with it. You're never going to have to, I got caught off guard with that one. It's like we're not going to get caught off guard, because even during the times when it seems like nothing is going on, that's when we're actually adding the most value to it. And we just keep rinsing and repeating that. Jay said market can pop anytime. The market does whatever it wants to at any time. There's no denying that. But the question is, do you understand what it is doing at the time? It's not just the fact that the market does what it wants. Oh, it can pop at any time. It can do this. It can do that. We know that already. But through observation and study, you actually become aware of what the market is capable of doing. And through all of its movement and behavior, it's teaching you what it does. So now you're becoming familiar with the instances that you're talking about, where out of nowhere it just moves suddenly. Yeah, but that's a behavior, and the market never just cuts on and off. It's not like a light switch. The market gradually does things. So as you become more familiar through observation and study, you're learning the nuances of what the market does. And through learning that, you're becoming so familiar with it that you never get caught. You avoid it. It's like knowing how to avoid bullets. Like, there's shots everywhere. Pop, 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 pop. But you know how to dodge the bullet. And better yet, you just ain't going to be there when it's shots popping off, period. That's the perspective to have. Knowing when the shots are popping off. We're not even going to be there. So we avoid it completely. Yes, death by 1,000 cuts. Yep. Yo, Rob, what's good, man? Rob said this is true for so many different areas. It is. It like, this is just life lessons, mainly, that we're applying to the market in particular. It definitely applies, period. Torre said, but believe ain't nothing like TA. I can make whatever I want in my underwear. That is a fact, Torre. That is a fact. Jay Carly said, especially if you're trying to do two types of trading, like, how are you not going to mush the two different trainings together? I'd mess around and do the wrong thing on the wrong one. Yeah, like when you try to do more than one thing at the same time, you lose focus on both things. Which is why, like, trying to do 5 or 10, it literally becomes impossible for you to focus on one thing. You got to focus on one thing. And you got to focus on one thing at a time. So, like, it's all good once you master one thing. But until you've mastered one, you just are the jack of all trades. You're the master of none. And that becomes a hard pill to swallow for people, but that's what it is. You got to focus. You have to focus until you get one in position. Yep, Jade said that makes sense. It does. Makes perfect sense, man. Makes perfect sense. Yep. Tracy said, I think about it like this. I'll make up the profits times 10 when the market is ready. Instead of losing focus, come back rusty and lose. Exactly. Exactly. Lamont said, those micro pips are crazy. It's bipolar. You got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away. Count your money when you're sitting at the table, man. Come on, man. Come on. Kenny told us. Kenny told you. He said, you got to know when to hold them. Know when to fold them. And he's saying it to you. He serenaded you with it, with the wisdom. Walker said they even have a Chinese proverb on focus. It's all the way solid, man. Yep. Jade, so what are you talking about? Example behavior you're looking for, or are there many opportunities, or does it happen rarely? Hence, you utilize scaling to make up for scarcity trades. Well, all right, I understand what you're asking, but all right. Like you're saying scarcity trades, like, because it doesn't come often, but nothing that is sure comes often. Like anything that has the potential to give you exactly what you want is not something that happens all the time. It's not supposed to be. So it's not that it's scarce, like there's a scarcity of trades. It's more so that there is a scarcity of skill on your part. And you need to elevate your skill so that you can recognize when the market is not giving you a trade. If you don't know the difference between the market giving you and handing you a trade versus you trying to take a trade by force, if you can't discern the difference between those two things, you already are finished. You understand? You know what I mean? So until you elevate to understanding that, you're gonna just be running into problems like all the time. It's just gonna be bad experiences over and over and over again for you in the market, and less understanding of the market itself. For one, you're thinking in terms of how many trades am I going to get? It's like, it's not about how many trades you're gonna get. First of all, what trades do you want? What trades do you want? You want trades that are gonna win? Or do you just want trades and hopefully they win? You got to pick which, like how you want it. The market will give it to you however you want it. If you want a bunch of trades, the market, you could trade all day. It's plenty of trades. But do you want trades that come hand delivered to you, and and can recognize when it's hand delivered to you, and you just receive it? Would you rather that? Or do you want to have to look for it? Like, oh man, I wonder if that's one. Damn, I hope this is one. Man, it looks like it is. I just hope it's one this time. Man, I'm tired of losing. That's the side that you'll end up on. The I'm tired of losing side. Because you haven't developed the patience to wait for when the market just give it to you. And you're like, yeah, this is it right here. That's a win. That's a win. That's a win. Learning how to wait for the win means you understand the win. The same way that you understand not doing anything, because that's not the win yet. That's the I hope it's a win. And there's a difference. There's a difference between the win, knowing why you won, and I hope it wins. Not knowing why the market is doing what it's doing at the time and hoping that it does what you want it to do at the time. There's a big difference between those two things. So let me see. All right, so this market is officially closed. Officially closed. Okay, so all right, so Jade, I think that you're understanding now, which is very good. So that means that the explanation was pretty clear. All right, cool. Lamont said, learning all this new stuff about trading options and your type of training is very interesting. Wish I would have known about this some years ago. Yeah, I know, man. I know. I know. It's all good though, man. Just the fact that we here now, makes it all worth it, because I feel bad for people that never run into TA. That just gonna be stuck in the percentage of people that will always lose. They'll never get to the point where they can become consistently profitable. I feel bad for them, But anybody that runs across TA on any level, I mean, like, it's really a blessing. It really is. Tracy, I think that's what makes me happy to wait, because I want it spoon fed to me. Yeah, that's right. It's a good feeling when you just wait for the market to give it to you, and like, there's no stress involved with it. Like, that's what makes the process so powerful for us, because you're learning how to just continuously and in perpetuity fine tune the same exact process that you use over and over again. And that process is what allows you to see when the market gives you the trade. The market is dictating it, not you. So just think about it like this. And I keep saying this all the time, but it's like, I think eventually when it hits you, it opens up your understanding dramatically. But think about the market as the thing that is never wrong. The market's never wrong. So if the market is never wrong, and you align yourself with whatever the market decides to do, and you allow the market to dictate when you get your trades, and you know that it's giving you only winning trades based on what you're waiting to receive from it. If the market's never wrong, it means you'll never be wrong. Because you only made one decision. Your decision is to let the market give it to you. That's the only decision that you're making. Not, am I going to take this trade? You're learning a process that allows you to see the trade when the market gives it to you. So it's not a question of if you're going to take the trade when it comes. When the market gives you the trade, you'll be right there to receive the trade, because you stay ready. This is what you're trained and conditioned to do. You're not being conditioned to do anything else. There's no wavering. As a matter of fact, over time, because of the way that we train and the regiment of training that we have for ourselves, you can't waver. There is no wavering. It's just this. It's just one track mind. Like, nah, that ain't it yet. Nope, that ain't it yet. Nah, it's not there yet. Nope, not there yet. Then when it comes, you're like, oh, there it is. You've seen me do it many times. Sometimes it'll happen when I'm on the live stream. I'll take a look, I'll glance at the market, be like, all right, this is looking like it might want to do something. I'll keep looking. Next thing you know, up, yeah, that's it right there. That quick. Now, out of the whole day, the whole time I was watching, how did I know that was it right then and there when I was watching? How did I know that? I didn't have to wonder about it. I'm looking, I'm like, yeah, that's it. And it be it. It's like, oh, snap. It's because I'm conditioned to wait for the market to give it up. That's all I do. The market makes it obvious when it's not giving it to you. So until it gives it to you, you don't do nothing. Oh, well, what are we supposed to do in the meantime? Train. Do something else. The majority of the time, I'm training while I'm observing. So like when I'm not on the live stream, I got earbuds in my ear if I'm outside. If I'm in the house, I got headphones on. I'll be doing a bunch of stuff at the same time. I'm training, I'm doing the quick glance, looking at the market. It's easy to see when the market gives it up. It's very simple. So it's just as easy to see when it don't give it up. It's very simple. The process is simple. It simplifies everything for us. So the work is the training. The work is not the work. That's hard, right? Think about that. The work is not even the work. That's the easy part. The work is just the training that puts you in position to execute the same process over and over again, forever. Remember, the market is never wrong. That's all we're doing is aligning ourselves with the market so that we ain't never going to be wrong. J. Carly said, for sure, TA is a blessing. That's why it's so corny when people come on the lives and talk shit. I'm like, you just lost your blessing and you don't even realize. It's sad, man. Yeah. I mean, it's not a lot of people that do that. You know, it's very few and far between. But it is sad when people come on and they don't realize where they are. Sometimes, eventually, they do end up realizing, and they're like, "Damn, I messed up. You know, I should have been paying attention and not hating." But it is what it is. Sometimes you just got all of that in you, and you got to work it out. And even if you like with hate in your blood, you ain't gonna be able to do it anyway because you have to get rid of that first. You can't have that poison in your system and be successful at anything. If you got insecurities that cause you to talk shit about somebody else and what they're doing, that's a personal thing you got to deal with. Like you got to work through that. And sometimes you got to work through that alone. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people can't help you with that because it's too much. So if your insecurities are that much where you got to actually go out and look for people to talk shit to, you got it bad. You got to really work through your shit, you know? Yep. Lisa said, I'm patiently waiting for the skill I'm learning to line up with when the market is ready to give me the gifts of a trade. That's it, man. That's all it is. That's all it is. Peleus, they arrested the cop? Yeah, you know that they had to do something. After they started burning down the police station and all that, they was like, whoa. They was like, we might have to do something here. Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. When they get the training, when they get here, they know where they are. Yeah, you're right about that. You're right about that. Lamont said, I realized if you learn 301 enough, you'll start hearing all the voices in your head about all the steps TA takes while in the trading room. I didn't hear it before, but now I do. See, it's starting to kick in. The reps is kicking in. The repetition. Yep. Lisa said TA is the financial equivalent of the Holy Grail. Whoa. Well, damn. That's hard right there. Goodness gracious. That's hard. My goodness. J Card, let me check on that for a second. Hold on. Let me see something. Yeah, no. When you refresh it, did it work again? Cause I see you in there. You still in there? I don't know what happened. I'm looking at what you sent me, but nah, I still see you in there. Okay. All right, we'll figure it out. Okay. Yep. But man, this was an awesome week. Like, and another thing too about like when we have slow weeks like this, the training it seemed like it'd be better. And not even that it's better, but it seemed like the training be more intense during weeks like this, because you're getting the constant reinforcement, not just from the training itself, but you're able to see the market doing certain things that is continuing to reinforce the reason that you need discipline, the reason that you have to maintain your patience. It's like you looking at the reasons from the market directly. The market is showing you, like, look, this is why you need patience and discipline, because I slap motherfuckers silly. That's why. You want to get slapped silly? Step up. You want to get slapped? Okay, I didn't think so. So relax. Relax. That's how the market be talking to you. It's like, I'm ready to slap somebody. Miranda, what's up? Miranda been rocking all week. What's good with you? Yep. Lisa said 301 to repeat 24/7 got me quoting Mark to myself all day. That is a fact. Oh man. Oh, Miranda, you came on in the middle of the slaps. She's like, well, damn. Yep. Yes, indeed. The market is something else. She said, even the chuckles. Oh, snap. Yeah, next thing you know, you start saying, you start having the New York slang and all that. You be like, yeah, it's mad hot out here. You be like, wait, what did I just say? Oh, snap. Jelani said, when everyone on the same page and observing the same thing is that much greater. Yep. Oh, Lisa, you from here? All right, so you already know what it is. It's natural then. It's all natural. Oh, Miranda, you turning 37 on Sunday. What Sunday? Is that the 31st? 30. Yeah, Sunday. That's my sister's birthday too. Happy pre-belated birthday. Yeah, because I won't see you Sunday. Because I won't be back on here till Monday. But yeah, happy birthday. So what you doing for the weekend? 37, 37. Those are two of my favorite numbers right there too. She said almost a big 40. 40 is underrated. 40 is the shit. My son came to me last week. He's 23. He was like, Pop, man, I think I kind of know what you mean now about getting old. I said, what? I said, no, you getting old. I was like, I'm getting better. I don't know what you're talking about. Yep. She said, yeah, staying home, drinking wine, eating cake. There you go. Celebration. Celebration. Yep, but you enjoy that cake. Yes, it is. It is a blessing. Yes, it is. It's young too. Like, people don't realize how young we still are though. Like, it seems like we getting older, but we mad young, man. Like 40s, 50s, that shit is young, man. 20s and 30s is like you damn near still like a baby. You don't really start figuring nothing out until you like about 38, 39, 40. You start actually realizing like, oh shit. Okay. Yeah, it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you confirm everything. Like, okay, yeah, I know what it is now, for real. When you like early 30s, you still wondering if it is. You like, I'm not sure. Is it? Then you hit like 38, you be like, yeah, it is. Yep. You get your confirmations. So you right there, Miranda. 37. Yep. Lamont said, all these old people in here, including me. Lamont, how old are you? Oh, snap. I forgot. That's right. Lisa's 56. Go ahead, Lisa. Lisa is not playing no games. Telling y'all, man, the vibe is going to keep us young. Trust me when I tell you. The vibe, man. And when I get in my 50s, I'm gonna make that shit look good too. Watch. I'm gonna make 50 something look mad good. Yep. With no Botox and none of that. I ain't Botoxing it up. I can't do it. Look, Mark said, oh, Lamont, you only 40. Okay. Oh, snap. TT says, sheesh, I'm 25. Any young folks in here? Well, damn. Thank you, TT. Thank you for giving us the confirmation that we old heads. I appreciate it. I think Peleus is 22. So that's about the closest I think that you got. No, actually, no. How old is Shahar? I think Shahar was like 29. But you 25. You about to cross the... Matter of fact, you done cross the line, TT. Yep, you done cross the line. As soon as you get to 25, that means you 30. Because them 5 years go like that. You be like, oh, snap, I'm 30 now. Lisa said, if I can get past 60, I would have outlived my parents' ages. My maternal grandma lived to 101. So let's see what happens. Yeah. My grandmother lived to 96. Yep. So we got the old head genes. They in there. He said, don't be lying to these folks. We're old. Now you speak for yourself, Lamont. You speak for yourself. I remember when I was younger, I used to think 40 was mad old. I used to think 30 was like old. So I remember I had a cousin, he was like 32. And I was like, damn, you old. And I was like, I had to be like 19 or 20. I told him, damn, he was old. He was like, you gonna get there one day. I was like, I know, but not today. I was talking all that young shit. Talking mad young shit. And now here I am in my 40s now. Yeah, there you go. There you go. That's right. 16 in the head. Yeah, man. But yo, listen, just drink a lot of water. Try not to eat a lot of bullshit. And just keep it moving, man. Keep it moving. You'll stay youthful. Yes, you will. You'll age gracefully. It's funny too, because most of the time when anytime I'm somewhere, people don't be knowing how old I am. And then I tell them I'm 42. They be like, what? Be like, yep. Yes, I am. Yeah, man. Embrace all your years. All your years made you who you are right now. So, you know what I'm saying? It's a part of the plan. Yeah, definitely get your exercise in. That's right. Yeah, if you can, try to run every day. Just running every day or even speed walking. Get that in every day, man. Keep your limbs and everything moving. Keep your heart beating nice and steadily. Perry said, I thought you were 35. No doubt. Yep. Yeah, man. 42. I just turned 42 on the 18th. Right. Exactly. Jelani said, going for a run later today. Recovery time is a little longer, but it's worth it. For real, right? I think what I'm going to start doing too this summer, and I think it's probably actually one of the safer things to do. I think one of the safest places for us is going to be the pool. Think about it. Chlorine kill all of that shit. Chlorine is killing everything. So you be good at the pool. So I think this summer I'm gonna do some swimming. I'm gonna do a lot of swimming. Actually, I think that swimming that's probably like one of the best full body workouts that you can get. Just swim. Like you don't even gotta do nothing extra. Just get in there, swim. You know, if you don't swim often, you're gonna be so sore. Like the first few times, your body gonna be wrecked. But that's one of the best things that you can do because you waking up muscles in your body that been asleep since forever. You start swimming and moving around and like, you know, doing stuff in the pool. I'm telling you, that's a good workout right there. Yep. Start swimming, man. Hell yeah. Yeah, because when you in the water, especially if you swim like you know, learn how to swim under the water. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when you're under the water, there's more resistance. And the deeper that you go in the water, there's more resistance because of the weight of the water. So like the lower that you go into the pool, there's more weight on top of you, which creates more resistance. It's more for your body to have to do because you got more weight on top of you from the water above you. So one of the best workouts, learn how to like get your get goggles, get a nose plug, whatever you need to go under the water, but go under the water. You know what I'm saying? Like dive. Start getting under there. Walker said, you speed walk, you gotta have a fanny pack. Walker, you got a fanny pack? Walker got a fanny pack, man. I can't do fanny packs immerses. I can't do it. Lamont said, depends what you did when you were young as well. I still look like I'm in my 20s. Some folks are just old looking no matter what they put in their bodies. He said some folks are old looking. Oh, shit. Wow. Oh, there she go. What's up, Miranda? Yeah, Instagram is kind of corny for that. They did the whole live after an hour, I think. And I was trying to go back on there, but it wasn't letting me back on. So I just said, all right, whatever. I just said, whatever. Yeah, so Miranda says she turned 37 on Sunday. Nice. Very, very nice. J. Carly not thinking about going under the water. Oh yeah, well I forget some of y'all. Yeah. Some of y'all ain't getting that hair wet. I know. My bad. But listen, they got caps. They got the waterproof caps you can get. So you like, you know, you wrap it up in a net, and then you get the little cap on it. You'll be all right. Lisa says some of that old looking comes from their state of mind and karma. Right, they might have been talking about somebody's baby or something. That's why I'll never call nobody's baby ugly. I'm like, nah, that baby is just as precious as she can be. Don't ever call nobody's baby ugly, man. That's some terrible karma right there. Oh my goodness. TT said, them grandma caps, you tripping. Oh, that's another good one. Biking. Yeah, biking is a good one too. Yeah. Yeah, all right, my man. Walker said, no fanny pack. All right, we good now. I was worried for a second. It's like fanny pack. Who can wear what man can wear fanny pack though? I don't know. I don't think this like you should wear a fanny pack as a man. I don't know. You got to be like 68. If you 68, it's okay. It's all right to wear a fanny pack. Like, I understand. You know, you be forgetting where shit is. You got to carry your stuff around with you, that type of thing. But nah, until you pushing 70, no fanny pack. Oh, snap. J. Carter said, yes, they are precious babies. Jelani said, not me. All right, my man. No fanny pack. Lamont, there's ugly babies in the world. Stop playing. Indeed there are, but you just don't speak on it. We just won't say it. We'll just say, my precious. Soon as you say precious, everybody knows what you mean. You're like, that baby is precious. Paley said, if you wear a fanny pack, you're no longer in TA. That is hilarious. Jelani said, thou shalt not wear fanny packs until you are pushing 70. Yo, it's like you're not allowed to wear a fanny pack unless you like 70 and like you at great adventures. You know what I'm saying? Where you got to do mad walking. Because you need a fanny pack for your medication and stuff like that. So I understand. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, no fanny pack. Oh, snap. Lamont said, I was made when my daughter was born because she was ugly. Oh, snap. Lamont, you saying your daughter was ugly as a baby? That's horrible. He said, I was mad. She's a grown, beautiful woman now. That is funny. He said his own baby was ugly. That's terrible. And Lisa said, now I'm going to wear 2 fanny packs. Walker said, anytime you want to talk to the manager, a fanny pack should magically appear on your waist. Oh, snap. That is hilarious. Yo, y'all are nuts, man. Y'all is nuts. And forget about like a man purse. Like, I just don't even understand the concept of a man purse. Like, what is that? Whose idea was that? And then to be like, no, this is not a bag. This is a man purse. Okay. Okie dokie. Yo, it just never ends, man. It's always some other shit. Yes, it's a merce. I'm like, it's a curse. Shit. Your merce is a damn curse. For the young crowd. I never seen no young dudes with no merce on. Not in New York, not around Brooklyn. Definitely not. Shit. Paylace, what you think about a man purse? Let me see what young Yoda think about it. Miranda said it's a fashion statement for the young crowd. She said in Dallas, Texas, it's popular. Paley said, hell no. Hell no. Yo. That is funny. That is hilarious. I asked Paley's about a man purse. This is what he said.
Come on, Bishop. Yeah.
This is what he said to the man purse.
Listen, let it go, let it go. My name Bishop Bowen. I got the furniture, nothing but the truth. What you say? Deacon Kyle, Deacon George, Deacon Clay. Open up the door and turn them loose. Come on. First I want to thank God for the blood running warm in my veins. Yeah, I thank God for my life, health, and strength. I got a sound mind, I'm not insane. Come on.
Come on.
I ain't gonna preach too long. I ain't gonna take the service too far. My sermon this morning. Hell to the no, no, no.
What you think about the verse?
Hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no. Hell to the no. To the no, no, no.
Come on, man. No mercies, man. Oh, shit. Yeah, y'all stupid for laughing at that. Why y'all laughing at that? Oh, my goodness. Look, Jelani ready to party, right? He's like, yeah, let's go. Yeah, y'all are nuts, man. So, yo, let me get out of here, man. I got to hit Walmart. I got some stuff to get. I got to re-up. Get up out of here. Miranda, happy birthday again on Sunday. And to everyone else, I bid you adieu. Yo, I will see y'all on Monday. TA, I'm gonna see y'all in training on Sunday night. Yeah, have a good weekend. If I come on later, I'll try to come on later and do some music or something. But I'll see. I'll let y'all know. All right. Deuces.